Hi, this is Kevin with KGMJAM, owner of Pro Advertisers Club, a totally free site to advertise. Go to proadvertisersclub.com and join for free today and start advertising for free. Okay, let me show you this real quick 45-second video. You might believe what you're seeing and you might not. Might blow your mind. Okay, some of you might know what you were just watching and some of you might not. I'll talk more about it in a second here. First, let's go over the drops. Is this a April Fool's Day joke? It sure does look like it, but if it's true, it's a 10,000 limited edition drop. I'll be there. Go for it. It's $6.99. And if not, maybe they substitute with something else or there's nothing at all and it's just a big laugh. I don't know. But it is April Fool's Day tomorrow, so we'll see. 11 a.m. And then on Saturday, the Series 2 featuring Mickey Mouse in concert. I think there's 3 different parts, and it's the first Technicolor. The first one was in black and white. This one's going to be in the first in color, and I don't know what the prices are or the numbers, and I'm pretty sure it's on the at 11 Eastern time. That's at 8. Yeah, 11. 3 editions. We'll have the numbers tomorrow. I'll give it out. Be there to do blind box drop. It's going to be worth it. This one right here, we got to talk about. Even the bots are panic selling on this one. Why, I don't know. It's issue number 200. Now, it's not a first appearance of anybody. It's a major storyline that's going to be in Disney Plus and probably intertwined with the movies. So I can't believe the prices I'm seeing on these $4. The ones that I've bought have been between $350 and $450 for I think an average price of $410. Unbelievable. I never thought we would see this again on Veve because I was here from the beginning on the comic drops, not on the collectibles. And that's when you could buy for a couple hours. You could buy Marvel #1 for $500. I think I was seeing, and I got 5 on that day. 5 drops. They were all common, and I sold them for $10. So not one of my better deals on Veve, but I learned quick, like we all do. So I think I don't know what people are getting out of selling it for that cheap. I don't know how it helps them in any way, but thank you. It's for some people it's good. Other people, obviously it's good, or why are they doing it? I don't know. But I would definitely grab anything under $5 in the comics. It's an easy bet. It really is. I'm not a financial advisor. Listen to me at your own risk. It's for entertainment purposes only. But wow, how can you go wrong? The only real question mark on everything about Veve is the time frame. That's it. For me, I haven't seen anything else that I need to question about other than the time frame. Is how long is it going to take for whatever you got to get to where you either want to sell it. But let's look at something else. If you're going to burn stuff, get the cheap stuff, the stuff that's really you can get a whole bunch of them, because if you're going to burn something, it's because they've made it so you want to burn it. You're not just going to be burning it just to burn it. It's going to be because it's worth it. And say you got 20 of these that you paid $3 for, $4 for, you might get a whole bang for the buck when it comes to the burning, or just doubling your money. got it $4. If it goes to $9, you've doubled your money even after the 10% that they take, or the 8.5%. I just say 10. That way it keeps me out of trouble. Um, let's go back to that, what we saw there. That is a play to earn game, not on Ethereum, not on Solana, not on Cardano, Wax, Autograph, not on anything. It'd be the last one you'd think of. Bitcoin. Bitcoin. Bitcoin, the useless, what everybody said, you can't do anything on Bitcoin. That's why you got to have Ethereum. You got to have everything else because Bitcoin's useless. It's just valuable for whatever. That's the one thing I've learned in this. I don't know anything. Okay. I'm learning. I learn more from putting these videos out than I do probably teaching anything. And I'm telling you, this stuff is changing so quick and so fast. There's so much we don't know that we're basing decisions on. It's scary. Okay. Now, does that mean what I just said, that just because you can do that on Bitcoin, that Ethereum's useless? No, I'm not saying that, but it is a piece of the puzzle you need to have so you make better decisions on anything, because it does change the fact that Bitcoin, it does for me. Okay. I commented on Cavell Anderson's Economy Sucks if Veve doesn't care about its investors, the four truth ending all FUD. That's a clickbait. That's not what Cavell's saying. He's talking about somebody who's saying that. So I want to make that clear. But LeGroin James said, don't compare Bitcoin to Veve, because I had compared the pattern on Veve the same as Bitcoin. I bought Bitcoin at $10,000. It dropped like the next day to 3,000, and it stayed there for like months, maybe 6 months, maybe longer. I'd have to go look, but I didn't panic sell, and it went up to 18,000. I sold it. Should have held on. It went up all the way to 60 in that cycle run. So if you buy something at 10 grand and it turns into 3 grand, that's some scary shit. 70% off. That's what we're seeing in Veve right now. That's why I compared it to Bitcoin. Not that now, is Bitcoin and Veve different? Yeah. But I do say Bitcoin and NFTs have a lot more in common than not. And I'm going to show you that in a second. So anyway, LeGroin James, yeah, and I did spell Veve wrong. I spelled it V-I-V-I because I was using the microphone. I wasn't actually typing. So, but anyway, thank you for responding to that. But here, let's go. Let's go look at what I've got here. Both NFTs and crypto are built on blockchain using the same technology and the same principles. NFTs are unique cryptographic tokens that exist on blockchain and cannot be replicated. NFTs can represent real world items like artwork, real estate, people. Tokenizing these real world tangible assets makes buying, selling, and trading them more efficient while reducing the probability of fraud. I've said since I started posting videos that I look at NFTs just like I do crypto. Yes, they're different in the sense that different things. But if you look at them as the same as, I call NFTs ultra rare crypto. That's non-fungible. You can't interchange them, right? Like you can NFTs. In fact, it's a lot easier to steal a Bitcoin than it is an NFT. Well, I used to think that because of the smart contracts. Because on a Bitcoin, if you have the keys, you own it. All that Bitcoin is stored in a like a safe, and those who have the keys can get to it. Period. So if you lay the keys down, say you've got it in a hard drive, and you lay it down on the desk, and somebody else grabs that, they now own that Bitcoin. On an NFT, though, it's printed on the blockchain that you bought it. Your info is on there that you bought it. So if somebody else stole it, there's a record of them. However they stole it, they'd have to transfer it. I don't know. I'm not a hacker, and of course nothing's ever impossible. But it's a lot harder because it's on the blockchain. Not only can they see where it went, they can confirm because of the date that it was put onto the blockchain that you're the owner of that NFT, unless there was a new minted or a new thing put on the blockchain saying that you sold it to somebody. And that's for the whole world to see. It's all open if you know how to look it up. I don't. Anyway, so that's that. At a very high level, most NFTs are part of the Ethereum blockchain. Ethereum is a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin or Dogecoin, but its blockchain also supports these NFTs, which store extra information that make them work differently from, say, an Ether coin. They're the same, but they just do more. They're ultra rare. There's 21 million Bitcoin. There's 1,000 Spider-Man secret rares. Which one would you rather own? I'd rather have right now a secret Spider-Man, even though it's less than a Bitcoin right now. But I think the upside, look, either one's a winner. It's not like if you have one or the other, you're out. But I'd rather have an ultra rare crypto, even though Bitcoin in a way is ultra rare at 21 million. But at 1,000, 21 million, do you see the potential for the upside if in perceived value? By securing NFTs on Bitcoin, these digital collectible cards arguably have a chance of lasting longer than NFTs secured by newer chains that may end up disappearing or forking in a few years' time. For NFT holders, that is something to consider. Many think that smart contracts are only executable on overly complex blockchains, but Bitcoin is a smart contract platform by definition. Yes, Bitcoin is a smart contract platform. Blah, blah. I just read that. Bitcoinmagazine.com. Go look it up yourself. The first Bitcoin upgrade in 4 years is called Taproot. It happened in November. The Taproot update. Now, this is what blew. I could not believe what I read here. I really don't know what it means, but I don't know if it scares me, but it's making the wheels turn. And that's all I'm doing here, shining a light on this. And the more comments I get about this for people who really do know what they're talking about, the better. The Taproot update means greater transaction privacy and efficiency, and crucially, it will unlock the potential for smart contracts. Crucially, it will unlock the potential for smart contracts, which can be used to eliminate middlemen from transactions. Who's the middleman right now for Bitcoin? Ethereum, Solana, Cardano. I mean, all the altcoins. If that's what I think it means, I could be totally wrong. What does that mean to you? Eliminate middlemen. Who are the middlemen for smart contracts? Why did you have to make Ethereum? Because Bitcoin supposedly couldn't do any of this shit. Update. If you haven't noticed, total value of your collectibles and comics on the right top of your mobile app, go to collectibles, look to the right top. It will give you a total value of your collection, just like it does on the Comey Wiki. Very nice. It's also on the comics. Love it. Another update was more transaction data when you look at the transaction, which we need. On Autograph, they've got so much information. They've got bought, sold, who did this, what time, a lot more transparent. It's not that Veve doesn't have this information or is hiding it. They just haven't rolled it out yet. It just wasn't a priority. You can edit your own posts now on Discord or on the app. I mean, whatever that is. I don't do much posting on it. I should. And here's a couple questions I've been asking in the last few videos. Nobody has replied to it. Lady and the Tramp 777. Why is only that one different than the other ones with 333? My theory, and others that I've watched on YouTube, that the 333 is the 33 Club, but in the metaverse. So I'm thinking Disney, the real world, will be Club 33, so as not to confuse it. with Club 333, which is the metaverse. That's, I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but I don't know what the 777 is. I've called Disney. I've called them and asked them, what does the number 777 have to do with Lady and the Tramp or any, and get this, they don't even know what I'm talking about on an NFT. This is Disney employees. When I stood at the Walt statue trying to get the drop that day, there was two women who had worked for Disney for years, like 20 years, and their job was to keep people moving so they could take pictures in front of the statue, which they kept moving me along. But finally, I started talking to them, and I said, "Hey, I'm here to take a picture. Or I'm here to do a drop for the. I'm just going to stand in the corner here, out of their picture range, and I just, if I got one, it'd be cool." They go, "What the hell are you talking about?" The drop, the NFT drop for Walt, Walt and Mickey. They had not a clue. The Disney employees don't even know what the NFTs are. They were never told, which I guess that's a good thing. That means Disney's not, giving us more of a chance, I guess. But utility, the promo codes, the proof, Disney used it in the email. They sent a promo code to everybody who was on Marvel Unlimited, and you got, at the time, I sold mine for 1,200, and it's down. And oh, by the way, today's the last day for the promo turn in. If everybody does not turn in the promo, there's 5,000 of them. If only 200 people turn in the promo, that's a very valuable comic, and I messed up. If all 5,000 turned them in, then it's probably, I'd say, between 200 to 500. But I don't know how we're going to find that out. I guess the market will let us know. On and off switch utility. When the DeLorean came out, it could drive around. Then they took it away. They gave it back just recently. That proves there's an on and off switch for they have one capability. So whether there's utility or not for any of these NFTs doesn't matter. Down the road, they can add it. The proof was what just happened with the DeLorean. And the burning's coming. Everybody forgets about that. We don't know the details yet, and I don't want to talk about the details because nothing's in stone. I got in trouble with the sets, because when they came out with Agent Carter, I thought, like a lot of people, wow, I'll just buy Agent Carter. That's a set. So I'm buying up Agent Carter, and then it comes out, well, she's just one in a set. You're getting more points for you know what I mean? So I don't, even if I knew the details until it's etched in stones, because people base their strategies off that information, and then it can change overnight. And not that it doesn't matter. I got stuck with Agent Carter in the long run. I'm not worried about it, but it kind of gets you. Here's the sites that I like. These are sites that I believe are going to be around for the long run. Of course, number one is Veve. Splinterlands, I love. They're already doing the burning, the renting. It's a card game, but they're also coming out with a comic book, a TV show, a board game like Dungeons and Dragons. They've already got land in the metaverse. They own a plot of land in Decentraland and Splinter. What's the other one? Decentraland and the other one I can't remember, but either one of those, they bought land in that. They've got a big building. These guys have got it going on. They're the Veve of card games right now in play to earn. And there's like 16 different ways to earn money on it. And they're giving out free crypto right now, SPS. Go check it out. I got the link down below. And if you sign up underneath me, I get 5%. They got an affiliate program on top of that. I get 5% of everything that you spend on that. But you can play for free, but it's $10 entry fee lifetime if you ever decide to open up the entire platform. Autograph is the Tom Brady's on that. And he's somehow involved with it. I don't know how much or how little, but they've got Tiger Woods, Tom Brady, and they're partnering up with DraftKings. It's all, you can go in from either side. You got to connect both sites. And I really like Autograph. I think Autograph is going to be one of the survivors. Terra Virtua. They are big on comics. They're big on art. They are big on, their comics have animated covers. And they have what used to be Marvel comics like Red Sonja, uh, Conan's female version, and Marvel sold out to them or sold it to them, and they changed it for the Dynamite comics. But I believe there is a chance that Red Sonja will end up in the MCU because why not use Conan if you got him? Who doesn't like a Conan movie? And with the new movie coming out, Doctor Strange, you can combine Conan and Red Sonja. Of course, they'd have to make a deal out with Dynamite, but go check out Terry. If you can't get any comics on Veve, which I just showed you, you can for $4. They're selling for $6.99, and you can pick out which mint number you want. And that's another question I got. I'm going to put it up here in my questions. Why? And I don't know the answer. On Autograph, they'll drop 1,000 comic, okay, 1,000 comics of let's say Red Sonja. It's not even sold out yet. 6 months later, but on Veve it will sell out in half a second. Now, if you took that comic and put it on Veve, would it sell out? Yes. So it's not the comic, it's the platform. So why is Veve able to sell out in half a second, and another platform, which I think if you ever go to and check it out, it's a beautiful platform. Why can't they sell out? I don't know. It's a big question mark. NBA Top Shot all day, the NFL. Those two are pretty much they're the exact same but different sports, and the wallets are tied together. So if you sell something on Top Shot, you can use the money to buy on all day. Topps NFT, they got a lot of work to do. It's a nice looking site, but they're kind of slow. They started out on Wax, moved over to Avalanche, so people got split up sets. Like half of their cards are over on Wax, and the other half are on Topps NFT. Curio's a basic. I like it though, and I'm on the fence about Curio. I don't know if they're going to make it yet, but go check them out. They got some neat stuff over there, but they're not dropping a hell of a lot of stuff. Panini American, that is where you can find actual NFT baseball cards, basketball cards. They've got the licenses. They got them from Topps. They got them from I think they bought up Donruss and stuff. I mean, I don't know the details of that, but that's where I've been able to find actually real cards that you can collect just like you would in the real world. These are predictions I made back about 4 or 5 months ago. Legos. I don't know if Legos are going to get on Veve. I hope they do. But wouldn't it be neat to have an NFT of you had to collect all the NFTs to make a set, like say a Star Wars TIE fighter. So they put out 1,000 NFTs, 10,000 of each. And if you got all 10,000 pieces, you could put it together, or whatever, how many pieces there are. But NFTs can have a lot of fun with Legos. I haven't been able to research it too much where they're going to go, but I'm sure they'll eventually be online. Red Sonja will join the MCU. I said that. Here's one that's already true. More valuable than Bitcoin. We had, I think, 8 items at one point more valuable than Bitcoin in just 4 months. Bitcoin's been around for 10 years. Now, again, I'm not saying Bitcoin's no good or NFTs are no good. They're both winners, but it's incredible if you think about it that some of our NFTs are more valuable than Bitcoin already. And if you understand what I said about the 70% drop I had in Bitcoin, and if it has the same kind of system going on where this market's going to work itself out than Moon, a lot of this stuff's going to be more valuable than Bitcoin. I would rather have some of these NFTs than Bitcoin, one for one. Now, would I rather have 10,000 Bitcoins than one Spider-Man? Yeah. But 1-to-1, I'd rather have that NFT. Economy might regret moving to Ethereum. I don't think so. I don't see that unless because what I talked about earlier, Ethereum becomes useless. Yeah, but no, as of right now, I think I'm wrong on that. Need to show a sign of urgency. Will licenses start going with faster platforms? I don't think they have to worry about that either, because even the 7 sites that I like, there's some other sites out there that are horrendous that have some good IP. I mean, they just don't got their shit together, and they never will. And those companies are watching Disney, Marvel, DC, all these other companies. Just they're going to want to get over to where the party's at. So, um, yeah, but no, I think Veve can take their time. So I'm wrong on that one. Veve might be Disney. I made a video about that. The way Disney bought up the land in Florida was they built a different company, a shell company. They went around buying. Why? Because they could get stuff done without people soaking them dry and bothering them. Uh, if Veve was known as Disney, then Vivi's been able to get a lot more stuff done. But I might be wrong on this. It's just they might be because they do show proof of them going back to as early as 2014 in Seattle, them getting together. That's how long they've been, probably longer than that, but time will tell. There is rumor that Disney might buy Veve, that they are Disney, so we'll see. And that's just different ways to collect the comics and all that. But anyway, that's it. If you got any answers on anything that I talked about tonight, please leave a comment. Um, I, I, I need to know. And if you like what you saw, like and subscribe, joining the links below. It helps me out. Go check out my site for Advertisers Club. And thank you for watching and have a nice night.